Okay, so yes, it's about to go down on Vibes in 5. We keep it clean, we keep it legit, and this is it. I have come here to the house of Bahoma. Now, Togbeshito was on Vibes in 5 not long ago, and he made a lot of allegations. In fact, he mentioned names, some top names that we know within the spiritual field, that these people are his small boys. And so we decided to find out if truly what he said about these people is right. We actually traveled all the way to Tamale to get spiritual father to clear the air. Whether or not he's a small boy to Togbeshito, spiritual father wasn't happy at all. He came hard at Togbeshito. Now, I am here in the house of Bahoma, another name that was mentioned in the conversation with Togbeshito when he came on Vibes in 5, that Bahoma is also his small boy. Bahoma is not happy about this, and I know that for a fact that he's not happy about it, because according to him, Togbeshito cannot come and sit on international platforms such as Vibes in 5 to say he is his small boy. Now, this is the house of the small boy, Bahoma. Check out the mansion. Now, this is it. I see Freedom Unregistered sitting pretty here. And that's BMW X6 Unregistered also sitting pretty. Now, this is the pool that, well, we've never seen water in this pool, but hey, Eddie has always wanted to be in this pool. But maybe after the conversation with Bahoma, when I get straight inside, we'll be back here to either play in the empty pool or ride this car or that car. So this is it. I'm going straight in there. Bahoma is in waiting for me to have a conversation. He's going to be clearing some allegations as well, things that people have said, but the conversation is going to be mainly based on what Togbeshito came to say. This is why I'm here today in front of this beautiful mansion. Look at it, the small boy's mansion. Togbeshito, get ready for me. My name is Arnold, Elavanyo, hanging out with Eddie Dazekins, hanging out with Sat. And this is for you, our wonderful people across the world. You make this happen. This is Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. You can always call me. I'm going straight inside, and Eddie is coming straight with me to make this happen. Bahoma, get ready for me. We're about to clear things up. Whew. Now check this out. This is it. We're in the small boy's house. Togbeshito's small boy, Bahoma. And then this is it. Beautiful artwork here. Curved Apple television. Yeah, it is what it is. So we're supposed to be having a conversation upstairs. So I'm still going up to see if Bahoma is there, because Bahoma is not here. This is where he usually would be, but he's not here. So I'm thinking, wow, so check this out. Check this out, man. Check this out. Beautiful. And we're still talking about Togbeshito's purported small boy. And maybe this is what Togbeshito was referring to. I think, Eddie, let's go upstairs and see. Wow, this is dope. This is dope by all standards. But the conversation must happen. Aside everything, we need to clear things up. We need to know who the small boy really is. Is it Togbeshito or Bahoma? All right, so hey, so this is it. Bahoma is right here waiting. Bahoma is already waiting for the conversation. And yeah, oh, so he has his own pull-up, Bahoma TV. So that's the pull-up right by him. This is Bahoma himself. And this is where I'm supposed to sit, man. It is what it is. We're here to clear every single thing that you've heard. And also whether or not he is Togbeshito's small boy. We are in the Bahoma mansion. It is what it is. We're good. Right, Vibes in 5, we're back. So the conversation started from outside. I'm seated right by Bahoma. Tough guy. You know, you hear a lot of stuff about Bahoma. Some good, some bad. But we're here to settle at least majority of the things we've heard about Bahoma. We're here to settle it. First of all, Togbeshito says you are his small boy. He trained you, and that you guys are out on platforms, you know, boasting and hitting your chest that you guys are the real deal. Meanwhile, You, apostle, spiritual father, you guys are beneath him.
You know something? I believe he has a mental problem. Yeah. Do you know why? I don't know whether he's a musician. Is it that he wants trend? Like, it's musicians who do those things to get trend. Spiritualists, if you want to battle your fellow spiritually, battling means spirit.
In spirit. If you want to battle spiritually.
Not on air. If what you are saying is true, you gave me something, why can't you take it back? And if he claims he's powerful, then he should straighten his leg.
Why, he has a problem with his leg?
Now you saw your Apache. Oh, sorry, you see, you know nothing now.
No. You and spiritual father cannot be doing this. No. You and spiritual father.
So we're no,
but it could be an accident.
Accident power can straighten accident. If you say Queen Sheba is yours, let Queen Sheba straighten the leg for you.
But
because everything
does Queen Sheba belong to him?
That man he's a liar. You see, somebody, he told lies on your channel that he doesn't go to TV, he doesn't do interviews. Home base.
Yeah.
He was always on home base on TV, and which they arrested him with counterfeit. Google it. With counterfeit.
He was arrested with currency.
Yes, he was arrested with counterfeit. I'm briefing you today because Togbe, Togbe Shito, I told you that I don't mingle with you people. But when you step in my lane, I will destroy you.
Destroy how? How?
I mean, this what I just said even was not supposed to come out.
The counterfeit thing. It wasn't supposed to come out.
He was arrested in headquarters. Go to headquarters. You are an investigator. Just investigate. Do you know somebody in headquarters? He came. They caught him with such so. Why did they sack him from Kukointu? From Koforidia? They sacked him from there.
What did he do?
If you do a genuine work for people, you never work with somebody or a bodyguard. But so far as you are being defrauding people, even if you yourself you are working, you are scared.
As for the fraud allegations, I'm sure it cuts across. You guys all receive fraud allegations, which some of them are true or they're not.
Let me tell you one thing. This world we are now have become a social media angle thing. When I get up daily, I'm a busy person. So maybe I won't have time on YouTube, Facebook, I won't have time for that. So people uses my pictures and my videos.
So what you're saying is that people use your name to open accounts on Facebook, on YouTube.
Exactly.
I need to verify.
Yeah.
I need to verify so that at least we will be heading somewhere.
Exactly.
Because once the allegations are becoming one too many, it disturbs me too.
Exactly.
Right. So Bahoma is the name. I don't know, Legend, you find a way to have this on screen so that it doesn't appear as if we orchestrated something. So
you can check
you have
on
to get
Instagram,
this. So
Facebook.
now, I just want to do Facebook so that people can. So Bahoma is Bahoma.
Yes.
Okay, so I just typed Bahoma and I see Bahoma Shrine, Bahoma Juju, Bahoma Secret Symbol of Life, Bahoma Al Hassan, Bahoma, then Bahoma Al Hassan. So let's results for Bahoma. So let me see Bahoma Shrine. I tapped on Bahoma Shrine and it has a lot of it. Bahoma Shrine, Bahoma Juju Shrine, Bahoma, the powerful spiritualist in Africa, Bahoma Juju, and then quite a number of them. Then Bahoma Juju Shrine, I tap on this one too, and it's giving me, let me check on Bahoma Juju. We have Bahoma Juju, Chief Bahoma, Bahoma Juju, Money Ritual, Bahoma Juju, and then there's still more. Bahoma Juju Powers, Bahoma Juju. And I think one of them even has my photo and you on it. Bahoma Juju. A lot of Bahoma Jujus. And obviously you can't own Even Facebook will not allow you alone to own all these accounts.
How can I even own it? I'm not on Facebook.
You are not on Facebook.
Yes, of course.
The real Bahoma is not on Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook.
But yes, people can also say that we saw your interview with so and so, and then we contacted you. How about that too?
That one do come true because as you being a senior man and being in
In the industry.
You do sometimes post maybe you this video,
right.
You post it on Facebook,
on
and
YouTube.
post it on YouTube.
Yes.
So when somebody call me and say he saw my video on
Facebook or YouTube,
I won't be surprised.
Right. Yes, you won't.
You understand? Because I really know that, and the person really know that he's talking to the right person. But immediately the channel doesn't come from that way,
right.
And it comes from the person want to get access to you, but he's not finding a way to get access to you. And he comes across any of those channels, he's going to follow it.
Now,
and at the end of the day, do I look like somebody who begs somebody credit 50 Ghana? They do all those things.
They beg for credit 50 Ghana.
Yeah, send me credit 50 Ghana cedis. I've checked a whole lot. You know something? Something happened to me. I think that was last year. I went to mall to buy perfume. You know, mall, before you enter mall, they have securities there.
Right.
So when I was entering, one of the security was looking at me. I mean, I really paid attention to the way he was looking at me, so I didn't mind. And then I went and then I bought the perfume. So after I bought the perfume and then I was coming out, he said, "Please, Chief, can I talk to you for a minute?" I said, "Why not, my brother? What is it?" He said, "Chief, I sent you 500 Ghana cedis for my work. Since then, I've been calling you, you've not been answering." And I'm like, 500 cedis. Why? I just want to buy Tom 4 over 30,000 something. Yeah, you're telling me that.
You sent you 500 cedis.
And I asked him to call Bahoma. The number he has that claims is Bahoma. He called and the Bahoma answered.
And the Bahoma answered. They said Bahoma answered.
Yes.
Whilst you were standing with him.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he was angry with the guy that he asked the guy to bring 5,000 cedis to complete the work. Then the guy didn't bring it. Why didn't he bring it? Now that he's calling him, is the money ready? And the guy was just looking at me like this. And he hung up the call. And he told me he's sorry. And I told him that every interview I do, I tell people, look, no matter what is it, try and talk to me on a video call.
To see their face.
Before you go ahead and do anything or even send anything for your work to be done. Because I work for people who are outside a lot. Foreign people, for those people, I work for them a lot. A lot.
Yes. So
and now they have a trick again that they can play my video and play another video and show the phones together like this.
So you would think it is the person talking in the video call.
Yes, so you just see some little video and you cut it and tell you that I'm busy, I'm in the shrine.
Meanwhile, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a recorded video. They play video on video call for you to think it's the person. And one other thing, before I came here, you know, I listened to people's plight and I tried to help as much as possible. So I went on YouTube and I realized that there's a lot of Bahoma on YouTube as well. And I would want to ask you if you can confirm that all the Bahomas, and you can check this with me, you have your phones, wherever you are around the world, just type Bahoma, go on YouTube, type Bahoma, and see the number of Bahoma channels that would come. Maybe it is him, maybe it's not him, but let's do it. And funnily enough, I see some of my interviews on these other channels, and they didn't take it from me. You know, maybe they copy my interview with you and place it on some other channels.
That is what it's playing.
So this is it. I'm seeing Bahoma TV, and then another Bahoma, a lot of them here on YouTube. So this is Bahoma TV with different numbers. Some of the numbers that show are not your number.
Yes, a lot of like a lot.
So how are you dealing with this? Because at the end of the day, it is you.
I went first when I was in Tamale. You know, we Northerners, when we get issue,
right,
and you arrest somebody, they will bring it to the chieftain city, bring it to the palace,
yeah,
and we'll solve it and all that. And then we respect our kings, so we give the respect to them. So you won't have any choice to bail the person and take him there. And maybe they will warn him not to do it. But after that, even that will make him do it more. But now when I got to Accra here, and I've not been going home for some time, that became worst. Because everything I do, they will post it.
They will post it.
Edit and put their number.
Which is not yours.
Which even I have not even done that.
So you are seeing the Bahoma himself. You're seeing this Bahoma in a video with a number, but that number is not coming to him. Trying to break it down for you to understand. You're seeing right now, there's going to be a Vibes in 5 number there, but someone could pick this video and change that Vibes in 5 number so that when you call, it goes to them, and you still think you're talking to Arnold, but you're not talking to me. The same thing I think is happening to Bahoma.
I'm going through a lot.
What he's trying to explain.
I'm going through a lot. You know why? This issue, I've been invited in headquarters before.
Right.
Which I wasn't even aware. When I got there, they investigated the issue. They got to realize that I wasn't even aware of it. It wasn't me. So that's why I took a petition from there.
So change your name.
The Bahoma is one of my spirits' name.
One of your spirit's name.
It's hardly for me to leave him and change it.
You can't change it.
That is why my real name is Al-Hassan. But for the Bahoma Juju, it's meant for the gods.
It's meant for the gods. The Bahoma Juju is meant for the gods. I'm going to ask you if you know. Let me see if I can get that for you right now. But as we continue, let's come back to Togbeshito so that you finalize your opinion on Togbeshito and then we'll move from there.
Yeah.
Are you his small boy, like he keeps saying? Let's clear this so that.
Let me tell you something. I think I should rather say Togbeshito. You see, I'm being fair.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in his right senses. Because everybody who is in his right senses wouldn't say the stuff he was saying. You know why?
Right.
In 2014, at that time, to owe a Camry Spider wasn't easy to owe Camry Spider.
Yeah.
I had Camry Spider and Chrysler by then. That was 2014.
2014.
So I went to, that was my first time going to Koforidua. I went for holidays.
To chill.
Just to see how Koforidua, I wanted to have a branch in Koforidua by then. So when we went there was this guy we met, and he said, oh, there's this spiritualist in Kukwentumi. He's also a spiritualist, because the way he sees us that we are spiritualists. So he would like us to go and introduce ourselves to him. Not knowing that the guy is one of his bodyguards.
Okay.
That they take people's money and hold pump and action in front of his gate. His gate in Kukwentumi.
So he lives in his own house at Kukwentumi, because
they sacked him from there.
So whose house was it?
First it was his house. But Koforidua people became so tired of complaints and they kick him from there.
All right.
I am telling you today.
Okay.
Togbeshito is not in Kukwentumi. Well, Kukwentumi or whatever. So when we paid, the guy took us there. So when we got there, I stood and I told, we sat down with, and then he brought red label and said, then he watched me and said, hey,
I could see
I didn't talk.
A powerful spirit.
Yes, I didn't talk. And I told him I don't drink. He said, how can a spiritualist don't drink? I said, no, I don't drink. And he said, okay. So then I told my brother, he was driving the Christ, I told him that, let's leave this place. So we told, after he brought a drink, we didn't take. He thought even we were angry. So I told my brother that we should, because I didn't like the stuff that I was seeing around. So we left. So before we were leaving his house, he came outside and told us that, oh, Minia, Maba Kuforidua Samu Besho Kuforidua dia. Ochina me hama be pie na ya comfort, na ya nanti kufori diakum. As at that time, he was using hammer 2, and I had 3.
Hammer 3. You had moved forward.
And it was parking even in Tamale. You understand?
Yeah.
So he said, say, yo, na ye for comfort, na ye for nanti krum.
So he said you.
I am being honest on this interview with the spirit I hold when Sheba and the great Bahoma Juju. And what I'm wearing sitting here, if I'm lying, then I should never achieve whatever dream I want to achieve in my life.
That's a very powerful pronouncement.
We met. After that, I said, oh, no problem, my brother. So I was sleeping, and the calls were coming too much, and my brother came to me and he said he's in front of our hotel, so we should come. I said, how can you be forcing somebody like this?
How can you be forcing someone to go out? How
So,
can you be forcing someone to go out?
I put on my dress, and then we did the convoy.
Right.
And the places he was taking us around, I realized that he wanted people to see that those cars are for him. Get the whole thing. I'm telling you how I met Togbeshito.
Yeah.
So then I got to realize that no, this man is not up to a good intention. So I called my brother to say that I'm hungry. So we need to see somewhere and eat.
Right.
So he took us to a place and we sat there and we ate. After that, he told us, I told her, I need to go back to my hotel.
Go back to your hotel.
Then I went back to my hotel. And
that was your encounter with Togbeshito.
I don't even have his number.
You don't have his number. Maybe it's because he got you to drive after him, follow him around. That's why he said you are his boy. Because he was leading and you were following him.
You know why? It's not his fault. At that time, he couldn't afford those cars. At that time, he couldn't afford those cars. And I could afford it. That was why he needed it. To show Koforidia people that it's his cars.
When it wasn't his.
When he a bed on it was my car. Twice in my life. 2014. Come, how many years?
8 years.
I swear to the sham I worship, I've never and ever stepped in Koforidia since by then up to now.
You've not stepped in Koforidia since 2014?
Yes.
Wow. Does he know this house? Has Togbeshito been here?
He's not my friend. He's not. I don't even have any. If you talk about kidnapper, kidnapper is my friend.
Yeah.
Togbe kidnapper.
He's your friend.
He's a friend to me.
And Agbozo.
Agbozo is like a brother, a friend, spiritual father, all of them. Close. But to talk of the cripple, I don't even have his number. I don't have the vibe.
Why are you calling him cripple?
I mean, I'm a spiritualist. I know the rules of spiritual stuff. Why would I put a tattoo on my body as a spiritualist? It's forbidden. When you were doing the interview, did you watch him well?
Yeah, he had tattoo. He has a long chain.
Full tattoos all over him. Did you see his hands? All tattoo. Kuromfu any. Any Togbeshito. Conform nigga.
Okay.
What your tattoo a bunny?
Say name fetish priest nigga. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
So if he comes out and then, let me tell you, he brought one history story that he died
and he woke up.
Let me give you the clue. I told him I would destroy him. There was this man who is on this when you are after Nkoko Road there, called India man. That he's an Ewe man. His daughter, Togbeshito, was dating that girl. So it was midnight. They planned the whole thing and they called Togbe kidnapper to tell Togbe that Shito is dead. And they called Magrada or whatever to tell her to that Shito is dead. No, knowing that Shito needed trending. So the girl was the one who was now going around doing interviews saying that he's dead, they'll bury him on this day. And the same girl later on got in touch with me and told me that no, she dem na yes sir.
So Togbeshito was in the room and the lady was out there granting interviews that he was dead.
Yes.
And then they took him to Koforidua mortuary.
He said which mortuary? Ehone go be wuye. Opa won say wu biem.
Mortuary, Koforidua mortuary.
Me na me sie ni tempa.
They took him to the Koforidua mortuary.
He's a liar. Who took him to Koforidua mortuary? He's lying. That guy is a liar. When we talk about number one liar, and Shito, he's a liar. I don't really know him much, but little I've heard about him, about the allegation he made towards me. I want to get Shito to understand that I was into this work, or I was picked by this spirit. By then he didn't know his left and right. Where do I live? I live in Accra, East Legon. But have every spiritualist who have bad intention, omu person omu di uboni ntino. I be photo go for na omu free far places ebe establish Ghana no. Omu ba omu ntina kuro mfimfin. Omu kotina kuro na no.
They go to the outskirts of the town.
Because
of their bad intentions.
Their bad intention.
But you live in town. You live in a mansion.
You know this issue that happened that they went to dig dead bodies and all that from one spiritualist.
Oh, recently?
That is his family member. They worship the same gods. Shut up. So if they can see this from your family member, what about you?
Are you saying it to land on something?
I am saying to land on something. If that person is your family member, right?
But who is that person?
I don't even know. I saw it on news.
So, but
they
how
dig
sure are you
and
that
I saw dead bodies and all that.
How sure are you that it is his family member? Because this
why I am saying that he is his family member is that you can't just get up and sit there and try to ride on somebody and you don't have.
So history. You are just saying it. You don't
have
facts to back it.
I have facts because when you speak about, when you lie on someone, someone will come and tell you that it's like somebody, an informer giving an information to somebody that this person is like this person is like this, this person is like this. And which I confirmed it from the Ewe society, the Ewe people, right. The Togo people who have, they have a group that they are. They confirmed it themselves. You understand? When he started the interview with Kokumenu, I replied on Kokumenu, and those Ewe group people were angry that why should I insult them that when they come to Ghana, they live in the bush and do dirty stuff.
But that was harsh.
That is true. Have you seen them in town before? If not, you see the signboard and go to the bush. You see the signboard on the roadside. It's either outside the town or before the town. And you walk.
The signboard is in town, but the location is in the bush.
And when you go, their houses are always L. single room L. And they will draw mami water, draw this, draw snake, draw this, draw that. I don't do that shit.
You don't do that. Bahoma doesn't have mami water and all those things. Bahoma's mansion, if nobody tells you he's a spiritualist, you won't see you. Honestly speaking, you won't see a single thing. And I don't know, but if Eddie wants you to see it, he knows what to do for you to see it.
So if Togbeshito is saying that I'm his boy,
yeah.
Why not come for Sheba yourself? If Sheba is yours.
Yes. Why shouldn't he come for it?
Oh, says me being a spiritualist. Arnold, if I give you something and you disrespect me, I'll call it back.
You take it back.
I won't call you to bring it.
I'll call it back.
Yes, because I gave it to you. So if you claim you gave me Sheba, you don't need to go on radio, TV, or TV to say that you gave me Queen Sheba and I'm using it to do stuff you don't like.
Take it back.
Come and take it. If it's yours, come and take it. Do you know how I suffered to make that? How I had Queen Sheba? I didn't go to India. Do you know why I became a leader of Secret Light of Symbol? I joined a society group in Nigeria. I passed through a lot, my brother.
You do a lot of sacrifices?
I did a lot. But there are some certain things I have to hide it on my person. Before I became Grandmaster, the power Sheba, I brought it from Nigeria.
The power Sheba, you brought it from Nigeria. Queen Sheba.
Yes,
you brought it from Nigeria.
I didn't go to India. I didn't go to where I brought it from Nigeria. Because I went to join a society.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
And you brought it from Nigeria?
Yes.
And Queen Sheba is working for you?
It was 2 questions they asked me. They asked me that, do I want to join and be a member and be established? The establishment means they establish you with the money. Because you can't be in the society and you be poor. Or you want to have the power, because we know you're a spiritualist, or you want to have the power, and then you can also initiate members. And I chose that one.
To have the power to initiate members.
You understand? That's what I chose. And it was accepted. I spent 1.5 years to become Grandmaster in Nigeria.
So you stayed in Nigeria for 1.5 years?
Yes. To become fully fortified.
Fully fortified.
Meanwhile, before I was leaving going there, I was already powerful.
You were already powerful. But you went to top up your powers in Nigeria.
Because that group was very important. And do you know how I even got to find out about that group? It was a politician who introduced me to that society.
A Ghanaian politician? A Ghanaian politician?
No, a Nigerian politician.
A Nigerian politician?
Yes.
Introduced you to the society?
He just called me. I think he watched my program and he called me. He said he likes me. He likes the way I talk. He has something for me. And I asked him what. He said I should come to Nigeria. I said, how can you just call somebody you should come to Nigeria? Okay, let me go. Maybe it could be he has problem and he wants me to help him. He flied me to Nigeria. He sent for a private jet to come and pick me from Ghana.
Kotoka. Private jet came for you from Kotoka?
Yes, I'm telling you, yes. And he introduced me. The rest of it, let's cover it.
Yeah.
A lot happened. But the only thing attached to my spirit is that I never did human sacrifice.
You never did human sacrifice? And you've never done human sacrifice?
Never in my life would I ever do that. Never in my life would I ever do that.
What sacrifices did you do?
In our tradition, we believe a horse to be a human being. You understand? In the olden days, when our parents were doing this occult stuff,
About to wrap up anyways.
They used to use human being to do all these things. But now, when somebody wants to be part of Secret Light of Symbol, not for fun, but to become greater and powerful and richer, we use a white horse to do it. And the person will not be who he is.
A white horse.
A white horse. And trust me, you see that person. Do you know the kind of people who are under me? I have ministers under me, police commanders under me, lawyers under me, businessmen under me, young boys under me, who are all in Secret Light of Symbol. Because you can't go and join an occult group for no any benefit. Why then? Why should you go and join?
Why don't you just worship Jesus and leave all these things? Why don't you just give your life to Christ?
Everybody in his belief.
You don't believe in Christ?
No.
Why? But you know him?
I don't believe in. You see, so you ask me that why don't I worship
Why don't you give your
Christ?
life to Christ and become a new leaf?
Let me give you this. I've been helping people a lot. I've saved people's life. So if so-called heaven is there and the judgment day comes and they tell me that these are the things I did, I'm going to fire. But they should think that the same thing, I use it to save people. So you better come as him. If it's a really exists,
Right.
you better come as him.
They will judge you. So you and Jesus, you are not close. You are not cool.
No, I don't believe in those
Don't
things.
believe in Jesus.
I believe in Sheba and the great Bahoma.
You believe in Sheba and the great Bahoma. Jesus is out of the equation.
Yes.
At all.
So I want Togbeshito to understand that, please. If he tries again, going on radio station, on TV, I know his name is dead.
The name is dead. The Togbeshito name is dead.
Is dead. But if you want to ride on someone to rise up, don't forge lies. Don't forge lies on the person. Because look at me and look at you. I can't be your boy. Never would I be your boy. Do you know when I started spiritual work? I started at the age of 10 years.
Very early. Bahoma.
And you will sit down on a platform and tell me, say, Bahoma ye makwara, Bahoma je, oh ye makwara, the dishiba ye, me pe.
I don't like what he's doing with.
You know, when you everybody watching me, look at the mistakes he himself did. If my phone is down, my phone is downstairs. There is a place he said Queen Sheba is his wife. He's married to Queen Sheba in spirit. And the same interview, he confused himself again and says that Queen Sheba is his father and mother. Only you.
You marry him and he's still your father and mother.
I'm not lying. He was confused in that interview he was doing. So what it shows that what he's saying is true.
It's even true. Bahoma, let's get the actual number, your actual contact.
Yeah.
So that let's get your actual contact. Just one. So that when we see different ones, we will know that these ones are not coming from Bahoma. Just one of your actual contacts.
My actual contact number that you want to get in touch with me and speak with me with all your problems, or you want to be part of Secret Light of Symbols, the number is 0244 44 0010.
0244.
Another 44 0010. This should tell you that this number was Arriba time.
Long time ago. 0244 44 0010.
Arriba time, no.
Yeah.
And I'm start to use your number.
It's an old number.
So the only thing they are envy, like, envy me, other spiritualists.
They envy you.
Do you know why? Because now Sheba has a lot of members. People believe in Sheba. People have made it in Sheba. So a young for 4 years, I didn't know. Now, women are turning now coming to visit, putting themselves in Sheba to better their life, directing coming to Sheba.
It's not just him, huh?
Other people are jealous
of you.
But let me tell you something. Whoever is watching me, I've gone through a lot to become who I am today. And I am not a lazy person. I work very hard. I don't play with my work. My A is my A and my B is my B. So if you are watching me today, what I have for you is that never and ever let anybody deceive you that he's Bahoma. Why you've not even seen on video call? At least try your best. Talk to you like almost like 10 minutes. It's my work. I have time for it. So why can't I talk to you like 10 minutes or 20 minutes? That's my work.
It's your work, yeah.
So I have to have time for it. You call me and I'll tell you, I'm in the shrine, I'm busy, I'm like that. I'm like, it's fraudsters who do that. So whoever wants to send money to anybody from abroad to work for him, and the person says he's Bahoma, please, I beg you.
Don't do it.
Don't do it until you are able to talk to him on video call for some time. Talk to him for your satisfaction.
Right.
Before you go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
Good.
Whether you want to join the society, we don't care whether you are in abroad, you are in Ghana, you can still be a member of Secret Light of Symbols.
And it's the same number.
And it's the same number. 0244, another 440010.
Easy to catch. 0244440010. You know, Bahoma has made it very simple and he said it himself. Please make sure you confirm and ask all the questions. That 10 minutes or 20 minutes he will give you to talk to him on video. Ask him every question that you have on your mind to clear every doubt and be convinced before you proceed. You can't come later and blame us that, hey, I saw him on your platform and so XYZ. We can't also tell that truly you saw him on our platform. It could be anything else. So let's be fair to each other and do the right things. We are not saying that once you've heard him, carry money, give it to him. No. Ask your questions and be convinced. If you are convinced enough and you want to take a decision, that decision is solely yours and you are responsible for it. Don't come back later and be worrying us with calls upon calls upon calls. When you are deciding, make sure you've thought through enough and you decide and take responsibility for that decision.
Arnold,
we won't be held responsible.
Let me chip in this
Please
your
do.
question. Sheba doesn't just take anybody and be part of Secret Light of Symbol. No. When you come, they check on your star, the kind of human being you are, the kind of mindset you are, who you are going to turn into. If they establish you, let's say they establish you with money, because every occult group you know, my brother, you and I know that if you join an occult group, yeah. Inti uba yeshe se sikana mo Queen Sheba de ba be establish wo udi bedin kwase asemo a obe reject
Quick.
You not be accepted.
You will not be accepted.
Upa fesika gu bag mu ma nefa bre nje. Mimi here will be asika. I'm okay
English.
with what I have.
Right.
You understand? I'm okay with what I have. And all thanks goes to members of Secret Light of Symbols. I don't lack anything.
You don't lack anything.
And I don't need anything from anybody. So I speak my feelings and I do whatever I want.
Straight. Bahoma.
Arnold.
Yeah.
See, I don't know what to say, but you know why? I want people to not get this whole thing wrong. One, Tobe Shito want to ride on me to get fame. Same as how other spiritualists are doing. Secondary, being part of Secret Light of Symbol is an occult group. We don't do human sacrifice, my brother. It's either a black cow or a white horse that we use to do the sacrifice. You get your protection, your family, your children, your business. Even if you don't have kobo and you become part of it, Queen Sheba will establish you.
Thank you.
With a huge sum of money to rise up. And people who thought you never soon name fast one, you bet me and so also. Yet me and so also, and then you say yet also say, well, life I say, but you bet me and so also say, what braba ye day.
Yes, we thank God. Thank you very much. Bahoma for being with me on Vibes and Five. This has been a very lengthy conversation, and I'm happy you've been able to say what's on your heart for people to understand and get you clearly.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you too for being with us. Eddie, big up yourself. Sat, big up yourself. Legend, Brown. My name, Arnold, Elavanyo. Like I said earlier on, anytime you watch any video on Vibes and Five, whatever decision you take out of it, be responsible for it. We are not telling you to do what you do when you watch our videos, and we will not ask you to do it. Every decision lies with you. Think through. Ask questions. When we put their numbers there, it is for you to ask every question for you to be convinced or clear your doubts before you proceed. I'm saying this because I don't want trouble. We don't ask for anything from anyone. Vibes in Five is one program or show online that never wakes up any day and say we are soliciting for fun to buy this or buy that. By God's grace, we are
let me chip in here. You see, Secret Light of Symbol. We don't take somebody's penny.
Right.
We are not working for that person.
Okay.
Other than that, me myself, I am going to be punished.
Right.
Me raw matter dey na me you teacher obo say ahwe
Yeah.
because of say dey nti hwe na moti ahwe me ma fom.
Dwarfs have been beating you. Whenever you do wrong, dwarfs beat you.
Yes.
Eddie, we need to see his back to confirm that the dwarfs have been lashing. He's a stubborn guy, man.
So I always make sure I do the right
thing. All right. This has been it. Vibes in Five. My name is Arnold. Elavanyo. You can always call me Brian.